Joe, say obviously not the result you were looking for. Were Tottenham not at their best today?
We didn't start well. I could go on the individuals, but I don't. So we didn't start well. But in our best period in the first half, where we were then totally in control and we had a couple of good chances to score, is when you are expecting to go at half time with 0-0 and then you go with 1-0 down. Then in the second half we scored on our own goal when we had the word that you love, possession, and we were in more creation, and that was difficult, and the reaction was positive. Schmeichel made a couple of important saves that could give us the life for the last minutes of the game. But in the end, it's a game that we lose with a penalty and with the own goal, and it looks like, with the result, it looks like the opponent was totally in control, or the opponent was better than us, but that's not the reality. So our performance was not good, but the game was not like they deserved to win or we deserved to lose. I think in the end it was not a good game, it was a poor game.
Would you describe it as a moment of madness from Serge Aurier to give away the penalty?
I would describe it as a mistake. No, not a moment of madness. I have to admit that you have to know where you are. You have to know that you are inside of the box. The player goes away from your own goal without any kind of danger. I would describe as a mistake.
Is it almost the type of incident you referred to in the documentary when you said to him, "You scare me with VAR, the type of penalty you could give away"?
I know my players. I know my players' qualities. I know my players' little problems. I would say that. Serge was phenomenal against Liverpool. Phenomenal. Probably was our best player. And today he made this mistake. Did this mistake cost us the 3 points? I think it's unfair to say that, because I would go in, if I have to go on individuals, I could go in other directions where the attitude was not the attitude that I like. Mm-hmm. So I have to be honest in my analysis of Serge. It's a mistake, but that's it.
Of course, it caps not a good week for you. How do you assess the week?
It's not a good week in terms of results. We could be here as the ones that broke Liverpool record at Anfield, getting 3 points at Anfield and going to this game from the high of this level of confidence and happiness. I have to admit that probably we start this game from the low of that disappointment of not getting what you deserve in that match. But Leicester also lost in the past match, and they came with a positive attitude, which we didn't start. And basically was that, and then after that the game was a game that could go in both directions. But again, it's a game that we lose with the penalty and with the own goal.
So that's 1 point from 9. How do you get yourself back on track now?
It's not 1 point of 9. It's many points in 14 matches, and that's for me the situation.